Um, Welcome back to the channel. I don't even know where to start. Um, I will start by saying we are a top 6 team, and maybe that's even being nice at the moment. We are not good. Like we're just bad. Let's keep it simple. Um, we're just a bad football team at the moment. Maybe the last few results have maybe papered a bit over the cracks. Because we basically shithouse our way into winning games. But today's show, when we need to play on the front foot and we need to go for it, we look awful. We look unorganized, like we have no clue going forward. I don't know what the plan is going forward. It's just so stale. It's get the ball to Quadrado, get the ball to Sandro, and then it's just awful. Like it's just I don't know what to say. Like the first few minutes of the game, let's say 8 minutes, were amazing. Pressing, I don't know what was happening because that's it's supposed to be the Juve we should see. We saw that for 8 minutes, and then the intensity dropped completely. We had we had no chance. I saw people saying we had chances. We had no chances. It was just half chances. Dybala taking a great shot, it hit the post. Those are not chances. Like we created nothing. Sassuolo created one good chance and they scored on it. Besides the great save Perrin made in the early stages, they scored, and I think it was deserved at that moment because like, it was just even game. Everything we people say were chances were just crappy crosses into the box, uh, hobbling. I don't know, like hobbling into the box, maybe taking a half shot. It's just awful. Like it's just bad, and that's the reality. We're just bad. Uh, I don't know what to say. Like Morata again today. I'm not gonna blame everything on the players because I don't know what Allegri is doing. I have no idea what he's doing. The lineup, I said in the preview, I don't really understand it. That's one. Um, Chiesa was playing as a midfielder today. Let's face it, he was winning the ball back in front of De Ligt and Bonucci, especially in the first half. He was just winning the balls back. He was picking up the balls in a position he should not be near. Like at home against Sassuolo, it doesn't make sense. Like going forward, you're just limiting him in doing what he's good at. Like he didn't have a sniff going forward. Like he never could be dangerous because he's always tracking back. He's dropping back in midfield. It doesn't make sense at all. Again, it's a shit show. Like I said, we are a top 6 team at best. Like, and that's even pushing it at the moment. Like, we will compete for 6 to 4 for the entirety of the season. That's what it is. I mean, losing at home against Sassuolo after you lost already at home against Empoli, you lost point against Udinese is an embarrassment. Let's keep it simple. And even the way you lose that game, like it's 1-1 again. It's 1-1. After the 1-1, we did nothing. It was unorganized. Like it was just freestyling going forward. It's just freestyling, hoping the ball fell on the right foot, or hoping Quadrado did something useful. He did nothing useful today. Again, a disaster. He's been playing awful for 2 months now, almost. It's just, everything he does is shocking. The goal again because of him. He loses the ball. I don't know what he was doing. He loses the ball when you're pushing for that 2-1. Just no excuses. Like he's been bad. Uh, Again, I'm not putting everything on the players, but I'm just going off for the players first. Morata, awful. Like, cannot hold on to the ball. His runs are abysmal. He's always offside. Uh, if he gets a decent chance, he is so insecure. Like he doesn't know. Do I need to take a shot? Do I need to lay it off? It's just awful. Like it's just bad. He's just been playing awful. That's what it is. McKennie, I mean, he got that goal, and that's what we said. Always said, if he scores a goal, maybe we'll forget about his performance. But his performance up to that goal was abysmal. It was bad. Locatelli non-existent today, like just bad again. I don't know what he was doing on the ball, losing the ball. It was just not good. Like it was just not good at all. I mean, losing 2-1 to Sassuolo in the last minute is it gives me flashbacks to last season. Like let's be honest, it's like we are repeating last season over and over again, and it's not stopping because this was also happening last season. We were losing these types of game also in the last minute, and when you're pushing, like there's no again going off the last few games, you expect there to be some organization in the last minutes to at least keep that point home. Again, even keeping a point home is an embarrassment. Like let's be real, but you played a shit game. It was awful. Just take the point and let it go. Like again, you will get hammered for only taking a point away from home against Sassuolo, but you lose that game in that matter. It's embarrassment, and it shows this team is a top 6 team at best. Like it is what it is. It's just bad. And I'm not only going to blame the players today because we know what the players are, like what some players can do, the form they're in, but some of those performances are also on Allegri. Um, I'm not saying he's ruining Chiesa, but he, I mean, you can ask Chiesa to track back, but he's doing that for 19 minutes. 90. That doesn't make sense. Like going forward, you lose everything he can offer, like everything. Going forward, he's pretty much useless going forward. You have nothing. He's gonna add nothing if you ask him to track back for 90 minutes and going forward. He's going to add nothing to that team, just absolutely nothing. So yeah, I mean, I can think we can say the season is. I mean, for the few people who believe in the Scudetto, I wasn't one of them. I said during the lives, there's no chance this team will ever compete for a Scudetto this season. Forget the points. Even now, you're 13 points behind top. But even if you were still 10 points, it's too much. Like the other teams are just better. It's that simple. And they don't have even better players. They're just playing better. They're well organized. They all have a system. We don't have a system. Well, we have a formation, but I don't know if you can call that a system. It's a bit freestyling at the moment. Looking at that game, you start asking questions like, what do you expect from Chiesa? What do you expect from Locatelli playing there? Like, Dybala, I like Dybala, and I don't think he played a bad game, to be honest. He had that assist. People say it's a free kick assist. Still, it's an assist. He had a good shot in the first half. Unlucky, but in the last minutes, what frustrates me, he wants to do things fancy instead of keeping it simple. And that's not only on Dybala, that's the entire team. You're still at 10 minutes, and it was just freestyling, all hectic going forward, no plan, no cohesion. Like nobody even attempted to just stay calm and try to build up a few decent chances instead of just bumping the ball and doing crazy stuff and hoping the ball falls, I don't know, in the right place. Again, not only Dybala, every player on that pitch. Like, but yeah, I mean, I think the person to blame the most at the moment or for today is Allegri. It's that simple. He waited so long to make the substitution. I would have taken off McKennie. He scored. People say he proved you wrong. I mean, up to that goal, it was, you cannot, like, he was having a 5 at max of a game. Because of the goal, you maybe will get a 6, but on the ball, he's just bad. Like, it's at times, even in the first half, he tripped over the ball and Sassuolo got a chance of it. It was like, what are you doing? And the same for Quadrado. He's overthinking everything at the moment. He's losing the ball in dangerous positions. Look at the goal we conceded in the last minute. It's just from front to back. It was not good. Like it's not good. I mean, we can go over it and over it again. It's just not good. I don't know. Like, Um, I know where to go from this. Is competing for a six, around the sixth or fourth place. That's what we are going to do the entire season. Like, we are just going to be around that place for the entirety of the season, and it's gonna be one of those seasons where you will go basically up and down. It will be like a roller coaster. Like, you play 10 games, you lost 3 games in the league already. After 10 games, I mean, you scored only 14 goals, 14, and you conceded 13 goals. Like, what are you, what are you even talking about? Like, let's be real, 14 goals. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think Verona has 21 or 22 goals or something like that. Even Verona has um, scored more goals, and even I think Genoa, who are sitting bottom last, I don't know. I think they scored more goals than us. I think they have 15 or 16 goals. I mean, that's embarrassing. Like, it's really embarrassing. I don't know else what to say. Um, it's just it's just bad. Um, and Allegri should get a lot of the shit he's going to get. Uh, I never expected us to win the Scudetto at the start of the season. I said it, but this is just going off last season. It's just an extension of last season. It's just going. It's like we stopped last season and we just hit pause, and now we hit play again and just moving on. Like, nothing changed. If you look at the team, even under Pirlo, we had a good moment in January where everybody thought, okay, we're coming back, and then it's roller coaster all over again, and that's what this season is going to be. Um, Again, the team can come out with whatever they're gonna say at the end of the day, but the reality is they are just bad. Like, as a team, as a unit, they're not good enough. It's just not good. Again, I think nobody expected us to lose today, but we did, and I don't say it's a wake up call. Because we saw the team is capable of losing these games and putting in these type of performances. Even at home, that's even worse against Sassuolo. It's just, I don't know what to say. It's just bad. We can talk about it all day long if you want, but it's just bad. Like, it's just not good enough. You're just an embarrassment at the moment. I don't know. I have no idea how you can change that. People can say, even me can say, change the formation and stuff like that. I think there's still a lot of these players that will underperform. Like, it's now 3 seasons long. People say even 4 seasons with 3 different coaches, but we changed it 3 times. So people say 4, but it's 3 different coaches, and it's the same shit over and over again. So, I mean, I don't know what else to say. It's just bad. I can go all crazy about it on a video, but I'm not even surprised anymore. Like, I mean, I'm not even shocked. It's what it is. It's gonna be, again, this. It's gonna be such a season where we go win, lose, win a few, draw a game. It's gonna be that type of season, and no idea where to go from this going forward, because I don't think it's gonna improve much over the entire season, over the entirety of the season. Because Milan, Napoli, even Inter, even Atalanta, they're just better than us. Like, they're better teams. They play better football. I think even making the top 4, if you look at this team, is gonna be a stretch going forward, and that's the reality. So yeah, nothing else to add. It's just shocking. It's just shocking. It's just bad, and that's the reality. So yeah, Saturday Verona. I think nobody will be confident. I don't think anyone is looking out to watch the games anymore. I mean, going especially on Saturday, because we know what we are gonna get. Everybody knows what they are gonna get. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you think is going wrong. Is it players? Is it Allegri? Is it a combination of both? I don't know. Just let me know.